now.
This next match is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Our first contestant weighs in at 240 pounds. From Sand Springs, Oklahoma, Brian Breaker.
Welcome back to World League Wrestling on TV, and the newest graduate of the Harley Race Wrestling Academy, Brian Breaker, is making his way to the ring. I'm now joined by one half of the WLW World Tag Team Champions, the King of the 450, Steve Anthony.
I'm glad to see you put that King of the 450 in there, Matt Murphy.
Well, that's your nickname, isn't it? Did you earn that nickname, or were you given that? Did you just give yourself that nickname?
Or are you trying to be smart? Nobody gave me anything. I earned everything I've ever got, including those World Tag Team belts.
And his opponent weighs in at 235 pounds. From Kansas City, Kansas, Dangerous Derek.
Former WLW World Heavyweight Champion Dangerous Derek is set to take on Brian Breaker here in this second contest on World League Wrestling on OC. And as I said, I'm joined by the King of the 450, Steve Anthony, who, to be honest with you, Steve, things are going great for you. You'd had about a half dozen matches here in World League Wrestling, and you were quickly establishing yourself as one of the most popular wrestlers in World League Wrestling, and then you just turned your back on the fans.
Here we go, Matt Murphy. I turned my back on the fans. You know, you're just like the rest of liberal America. When a guy finally stands up and does something for himself to better himself, everybody dogs him. You know, I won matches and matches here and couldn't get any respect. I finally stand up on my feet and do something, and I win. And now people seem to dislike me. It doesn't matter. I am one half of the WLW World Tag Team Champions, and right now you're fixing to see a very intense, probably one of the most intense guys here in WLW, Dangerous Derek.
Well, you're right. Dangerous Derek, a very intense wrestler, and Brian Breaker's going to have his hands full here.
Oh, definitely. This is a warm-up match for Derek.
I'll give Brian Breaker some credit. He really held his own against Dinn-T Moore, and then he was on the winning team with Go Shiozaki. Oh, nice takedown by Derek. But he did pick up his first win as in tag team competition with Go Shiozaki, taking on Dangerous Derek and Dinn-T Moore.
Let's call it beginner's luck.
Well, Go Shiozaki is a man who's going to become very familiar to you very soon after you interfered in that match with between Superstar Steve and your tag team partner Mark Godeker.
I did not interfere. Superstar Steve was breaking the rules. You saw it. I came in there to make it fair. And Shiozaki stuck his nose where he ain't got no business, and I'm going to take him right back to Japan.
A diving headbutt is every bit as legal as a hammerlock. I don't know how you figured Superstar Steve was breaking the rules. That's blatantly just overlooking the obvious truth. Now, Dangerous Derek being very disrespectful.
You know, Matt Murphy, you're such a one-sided guy. I can't believe how you are. You know, it's like you walk around here with blinders on. You only see what the good guys do right and cuss everything we do.
You know, Steve, I'm not gonna sit here and try to erase WLW history. I was one of the most hated men ever to step foot inside a WLW ring. I know what it's like. I understand where you're coming from, and you know, having that change of heart, because it did lead directly to you winning the World Tag Team Championship. I can understand that. I can appreciate it.
Look at that.
Oh, Brian Breaker standing up for himself.
The kid's got fire. He won't get far.
Oh, shoulder tackle. Arm drag by Brian Breaker and Dangerous Derek. Dangerous Derek's getting a little bit of a lesson here from the rookie.
Wow, you think he learned that at the academy?
Well, he's the latest graduate of the Harley Race Wrestling Academy, and well, if anybody can teach a man how to stick up for himself and hold his own inside that ring, it's got to be the greatest wrestler on God's green earth, Harley Race.
Well, bar none, no matter what side of the fence you like to play, Harley Race is the man. He's the maker of champions because he's been, everybody knows Harley Race is a champion. And no matter like the man, don't like him, you have to respect him, and you have to respect everything he's done and everything he's done for WLW.
Well, it's good to hear you voice some of your respect because, well, Dangerous Derek baited Brian Breaker into that.
Watch this, watch this.
Goes for the shoulder tackle. Brian dodged Dangerous Derek.
World League Wrestling returns Saturday night, July 11th at the Race Arena in Troy, Missouri. You will see all of the superstars of WLW bringing to you the best action that fans want to see. Doors open 6 p.m., bell time 7 p.m. Get your tickets online right now. World League Wrestling, where sports entertainment stops and pro wrestling lives.
And this crowd didn't really know how to react to Derek when he first came out because he was receiving an awful lot of cheers when he came out the first time, the last time we were here.
You know, Derek's like myself. Cheer if you want, boo if you want. It's all about one thing, and that's that win-loss record. Watch this, man.
Please,
This is how
referee.
you take a man apart. Watch that shoulder, just watch it.
Come on, ref, do something. But Brian Breaker just got his arm wrapped around that steel ring post, and Dangerous Derek, Brandon Schmidt just needs to take charge. Dangerous Derek keeps coming in, breaking up that count. The matches are to be won and lost inside the ring.
That is why Dangerous Derek is so good, because he has that killer instinct. Ask no quarter, give none. And he's giving Brian Breaker no quarter right now.
Oh, he's isolated a body part, and he's just dismantling that arm of Brian Breaker. He is really punishing this latest graduate of the Harley Race Wrestling Academy.
This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is his second match, right? Brian Breaker's second match?
It's his second singles match, yes.
This may be the end of his career.
Just really punishing that arm.
You know, Derek can beat him right now if he wanted to. Listen to him scream, Matt Murphy. Listen to it. You have to love it. It's nothing better than when you hear a man scream and beg to stop.
But Dangerous Derek is, that's not a tap out. I think Brian Breaker's summoning this crowd for a little bit of support, and they're giving it to him. Brian Breaker, a very likable guy. I'm sure you don't like much of anybody or anything, but if you're...
I like money. I like gold belts. I do like things. Fast cars, fast women.
Point taken. Dangerous Derek right now in control of things, and later on you're going to be defending that World Tag Team Championship. We also have another great match coming up, a title match, and that's going to happen later on tonight, and that'll air next week on OTV, and that's going to be Miss Natural defending the WLW Ladies Championship against Mischief.
Mischief, very tough lady wrestler, very tough. And you know what? I think tonight is her night when she will finally become WLW Women's World Champion.
Well, two of the top lady wrestlers in the business going to go head-to-head. And right now, Dangerous Derek. Oh, big chop to Brian Breaker.
He's just toying with him, man. It's any day, any second now Derek can beat him. But he's giving Breaker a welcome to WLW. This ain't WLW training camp. This is the real thing right here, Breaker.
There's an Irish whip, but Breaker, he's still in this thing, reverses.
Oh, no, he's not.
Takes a boot right to the... I look like I might have caught him on the side of the nose. Big power slam. There's a cover. Well, Breaker got the power slam, but couldn't keep himself across Dangerous Derek to hold him down.
He's beat down.
Well, both these men looking worse for wear.
Now listen to these people. They actually think they're clapping and this guy is going to get up. He's done. Derek's just toying with him. He is done. Look at him.
Well, look
There's
at
nothing left to him.
Look at Derek.
Derek is just picking his moment. You watch. Derek is just picking his moment.
Well, Brian Breaker, win, lose, or draw, has looked impressive here, holding his own against Dangerous Derek. And a big clothesline. Brian Breaker showing a little bit of fire here. Big drop kick. Dangerous Derek goes down. There's the cover.
No way. No. I didn't think so.
Well, not a whole lot of weight being put across Dangerous Derek, and not a whole lot to hold him down. But now Breaker with an Irish whip.
Side slam. That knocked
There's
the
a
cover.
Just still not quite putting enough on Dangerous Derek to hold him down.
I think he had the tights on that one. But Derek, being as strong as he is, still kicked out.
There's a suplex. Now Breaker with a cover.
Wait, look, see, I think he's in the tights again, Matt Murphy.
You're looking from the same angle I am, and you know as well as I do
Guess
that's
you
not
don't
true.
see that, right?
No, absolutely not.
Of course you did.
Now Brian Breaker may have lost a little bit of that adrenaline rush. Oh, opening up on Dangerous Derek here with those forearms. There's an Irish whip. Short arm reversal.
Here we go.
Oh, those big hard forearms.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that flesh smacking?
There's an Irish whip. Derek misses a clothesline. Breaker went for an O'Connor roll. That's a clothesline. Oh, yes, indeed.
That's the end.
And there's a cover. 1, 2, 3.
That's why he is Dangerous Derek. What a spear, Matt Murphy. Even you have to admit, what a spear.
And your winner, Dangerous Derek.
Well, without a doubt, one of the toughest wrestlers ever to step into a World League Wrestling ring. Dangerous Derek, and you've got to give Brian Breaker a little bit of credit for the effort, but Dangerous Derek pulls off the win right here on WLW TV. The king of the 450, Steve Anthony, one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Best of luck, you and Mark Goddard defending the titles against superstar Steven No Shiozaki later on tonight.
Well, Matt Murphy, it's been all your pleasure.
Jim Trenary Ford in Moscow Mills, Missouri has knowledgeable sales staff and expert service technicians dedicated to delivering the best possible customer service from any Ford dealership in the region. Subscribe to our channel for comprehensive vehicle walkarounds, test drives, and model-specific how-to videos, which will give you a glimpse into the passion we have for these vehicles and the real difference the Jim Trenary experience makes. Stay up to date on the newest technology, features, models, and news from Jim Trenary Ford, where our huge inventory means we'll have the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle. Our seasoned team of sales and service experts can get you in, out, and on with your day without the pressure you'll feel at the other dealerships. Subscribe to our channel and stop by to see the difference the Jim Trenary experience can make today.
This match is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Our first contestant weighing in at 238 pounds from Sedalia, Missouri, Brian Tatum.
What a great ovation here for Brandon Tatum in his hometown of Sedalia, Missouri. Formerly one half of the former WLW World Tag Team Champions, the Doomsayers. And he's going to be taking on, once his best friend, now his bitter enemy, Dinn-T Moore. And I'm sure Brandon's very happy to be back home here in Sedalia. Standout athlete, both amateur wrestling and football. Went on to Missouri Valley in Marshall, Missouri to play football and to wrestle. And this crowd's certainly glad to have him home as well.
And his opponent, weighing in at 260 pounds, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Dinn-T Moore.
Once Brandon Tatum's friend, and now the man who's going to be squaring off against his former tag team partner, Dinn-T Moore, of course sporting the new paint job, half of his face painted, half of his face unpainted, and Dinn-T Moore is just, don't let us look for you, a very tough and dangerous wrestler. And these two had two of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed live. They had a best of three falls match back in Warsaw, Missouri, December 28th of 2007. And Dinn-T Moore took the first fall. Brandon Tatum evened things up at one fall apiece, and then WLW Chairman Harley Race eventually just had to throw the match out because it was just getting too violent. And then, of course, December 29th, the very next night, these two men met in a lumberjack match, and Brandon Tatum came out on top of that match with the help of Chris Masters. But tonight it's going to be each man on his own here. Brandon Tatum and Dinn-T Moore. And we're going to find out who the better man is tonight. There's a lockup. And Dinn-T has the size advantage. I'm not sure that he's going to hold a strength advantage, but right now, coming out on top of that collar and elbow tie-up. Oh, clean break by Dinn-T Moore. Not something you're going to see.
This is the best Sedalia's got? Come on!
Well, these two men definitely have their personal issues, and they've spilled over into the ring. Unfortunate for both of these men. Brandon Tatum, after winning that match over Dinn-T Moore back in December, took about 2 months off to recuperate from some injuries. And his win moved him up to number 2 in the top 10 rankings, so he had to forfeit that spot and let himself be knocked down in order just to recover from some of those injuries. Brandon's referring to his amateur wrestling background here. Crowd getting on to Dinn-T Moore. And these men lock up once again. Waistlock, nice amateur wrestling here by Brandon Tatum. And Brandon doing a little taunting of his own here. Brandon once again taking advantage of the leg here. Nice takedown. Dinn-T misses a clothesline. Misses another. Big shot for Brandon Tatum. And Dinn-T trying to go back to the drawing board here. Dinn-T needs to stop worrying about the fans. Brandon offering Dinn-T Moore the left leg here. Offering him a chance to take him down. And Dinn-T does take the leg. Dinn-T going for a leg trip. Nice job by Brandon Tatum fighting his way out of it. Nice takedown. Brandon Tatum is just having his way with Dinn-T Moore right now, referring to that amateur wrestling background, and Dinn-T Moore's really been no match for him. There's a cover. Very painful hold here. Very painful amateur hold. Brandon Tatum has one leg trapped and he's pulling the other leg. And forcing the issue on Dinn-T Moore doing the splits there. Brandon shooting his right arm through. Has him, well, half Nelson roll up and couldn't quite hold Dinn-T down, only for a 1 count.
Wrestling with memory of Harley Race.
Get in the ring with us, it is over before it started.
And new World League Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Smooth 2.0.
World League Wrestling, this is where sports entertainment stops. This is where pro wrestling will always live.
But Dinn-T's going to try to finish him right here with a sleeper hold. Tatum weakening, going down to one knee. This crowd trying to push a little bit of life back into Tatum. Dinn-T seems to have that sleeper hold really cinched in. Brandon escapes it, and Brandon with the sleeper hold of his own. Dinn-T went for a jawbreaker. Drop kick to the top of the head. And Brandon hits a forearm, and another big forearm. Really reached back for that one. Takes Dinn-T Moore off his feet. Irish whip by Tatum. It's a leg lariat. Tatum, right suplex, he bridges. 1, 2, this could do it. 2 3/4. Dinn-T Moore just gets a shoulder up off the mat.
15 minutes of the match will expire. 15 minutes have expired.
Dinn-T went for a jawbreaker once again, but Tatum blocked it. Tatum now with the fireman's carry. What's he setting him up for? Death Valley driver. 1, 2. Once again, Dinn-T Moore getting a shoulder up off the mat, and Brandon Tatum has to be disheartened. He has given Dinn-T Moore everything he has. And Dinn-T hits a jawbreaker, big clothesline, takes Brandon Tatum down to the mat. There's a cover. 1, 2. And near fall by Dinn-T Moore now. Now Tatum signaling for the Tiger Driver. Dinn-T fights out. Uppercut right in the throat. Get in there, Brandon Schmidt. Dinn-T now going for his choke slam. Brandon fights out of it. There's an Irish whip. Hip toss. Dinn-T catches him in the DDT. That'll do it if he can get over. Hook the leg. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Brandon Tatum gets his shoulder up off the mat. And what's it going to take to beat this guy? Well, I knew Brandon Tatum had a lot of heart, but he's really reaching down deep in this match. Dinn-T pulling Tatum up to his feet. There's a scoop and a body slam. Dinn-T just told ring announcer Dan Geyer, ring the bell, this is it. Dinn-T up to the top rope. Misses the top rope elbow. And Tatum setting up for it. He's calling for the Tiger Driver. If he hits it, it's over. He hits the Tiger Driver. 1, 2, 3. Well, Brandon Tatum is your winner of this, one of the most outstanding matches I've seen here in World League Wrestling. And you have to give a lot of credit to both men. Brandon Tatum with a clean win over his former tag team partner, Dinn-T Moore. Brandon Tatum and Dinn-T Moore, you can say what you want about either of them, but both of these men showed a heck of a lot of fight and a lot of heart here tonight, and this has to go down as one of the hardest fought matches in WLW history. What a great match. Referee Brandon Schmidt checking on Dinn-T Moore. Dinn-T's going to have a loss on his record after this match, but he has nothing to be ashamed of. Completely newfound respect for Dinn-T Moore after watching his effort here tonight. And thank you all for joining us here on World League Wrestling on